Hello, Don in London. My video is all about recovery from addiction to either substance or behaviour. A daily reflection, if you like, all about what it was like and how it is now. And what I do is share the daily reflections, which are there to help provide me with some support when I can't get to meetings of AA, or just a mental jogger. My addiction to alcohol, people, places, things, you name it, the ability to fix on anything, trying to fill the gap inside, understand the fear and how to get out of it, not realising that the simple way is to find out who I am, and I'll have more of a clue who I am by the end of the day. So not knowing is a good place to be, so we may keep on taking on new information and new experiences. And for June 30th, in this book, Daily Reflections, it talks about sacrifice equals unity equals survival. And it goes on to say, the unity, the effectiveness, and even the survival of AA will always depend upon our continued willingness to give up some of our personal ambitions and desires for the common safety and welfare. Just as sacrifice means survival for the individual alcoholic, so does sacrifice mean unity and survival for the group and for AA's entire fellowship. So in other words, unity, service and recovery are extraordinarily important. We need to understand what it's like to be part of a fellowship, unity, service and recovery. No one bigger or smaller, each making a contribution even by just being there. And it goes on to say, I have learned that I must sacrifice some of my personal traits for the good of AA, and as a result I have been rewarded with many gifts. False pride can be inflated through prestige, but by living tradition 6 I received the gift of humility instead. Cooperation without affiliation is often deceiving. If I remain unrelated to outside interests, in other words, when I go to AA, it's just about keeping AA safe and being a part of, putting up the chairs, greeting, making coffee, doing something. I am free to keep AA autonomous, in other words, we don't put it against anything else or lean on it for something else which is unhelpful. Then the fellowship will be there, healthy and strong, for generations to come, for the greater good of everyone, and not a personal view, which is why we need the many voices of AA to listen to. And when we can't, or when we're on our own, or when we just need to reflect, the serenity prayer to God, and for me God is love, wisdom of others, and truth, not my opinion or belief. To God or good conscience, the serenity prayer always helps. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Well, for me, it's always just for today.